What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Wednesday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys. So before we get started, go ahead and drop a like for me. Let me know that you love the video. It also helps out the channel. And as always, guys, if you're new to DraftKings addict, please don't forget to subscribe and drop your comments below, guys. Let me know who you love, who you hate. We have a massive 11-game slate, so I need you guys to give me your take on your favorite plays. All right. So we got a lot of ways to attack it. So let's go ahead and break it down. So first and foremost, the Draft Dashboard is my research tool of choice. Alrighty. So if you are interested in checking out these tools, there's a 30-day trial for $1. The link is in the description of the video. And let's go ahead and jump on over to the position optimizer and check it out. All right. So at point guard, my favorite point guard right now, if Teague is out, is going to be Mr. Tyus Jones. All right, go ahead and get him in your lineups. Don't even think about it. Yes, he's not close to men's salary as he was the last slate, but he's only 4.5K. And Atlanta is one of the best matchups for a point guard. And if he's playing 30 minutes against ATL, he should be able to get some nice stats there. So at 4.5K, Tyus Jones is my favorite point guard on the slate. Second favorite is going to be Mr. Holiday. All right, 7.6K versus the Lakers. That definitely seems like a mismatch in the price. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I will have a lot of Drew Holiday going up against the Lakers. Late night hammer game, right? We got that. Lakers game is the late game. 238 point over and under, man. Get you some exposure to that game, guys. I don't know if it's going to be Drew Holiday for you, but get you some exposure to that game. All right, so those are my two favorite guards right now. And an honorable mention would be Elfrid Payton, who's been on fire lately, 38 and 39 in the last two games. And he's had positive history versus the Lakers in the past. So go ahead and check that out. So at shooting guard, my favorite shooting guard right now at the recording of this video, anything can change, is Brandon Ingram at 6.4K, going home, playing against New Orleans, a positive matchup, and they got their butts kicked, all right, by Memphis. Come on now. So I think the Lakers come home and play motivated. Yep. All right, last game on the slate, late night game. All right, also we got, well, actually Kent Bazemore's going to be my small forward, but Kent Bazemore's been playing decent minutes, putting up good fantasy production. So at 5.4K going up against Minnesota, one of the highest over and under games on the slate. Definitely want to take a look at him. And, of course, D-Rose, all right, at 5.5K. He put up a dud last game, but he should be able to bounce back versus ATL, man. They suck. Their defense, at least. So definitely get you some D-Rose as well, too. So those are my favorite guards at the moment on the slate. Small forward, again, I already talked about Kent Bazemore. Alrighty, so outside of that, Kyle Kuzma, man. Again, this Lakers-New Orleans game, I'm going to have a good amount of exposure to it. All right, at 6.2K, I like Kyle Kuzma. All right, we already talked about Kent Bazemore. Going down a little further, Jay Crowder. He's my Dark Knight, man. I think he does well at home versus the Clippers. He's been playing 30-plus minutes the last couple of games, putting up a ton of shots. So Jay Crowder, I like him at that price on this 11-game slate. Don't think he'll get a lot of exposure. All right, so those are my favorite small fours at the moment. Caris LeVert, too inconsistent. Giannis. Now, if Giannis plays, man, it's hard for the guys you paying up because you got Giannis and LeBron right there at each other, and Karl Anthony Towns is $600 under, actually $400 under Giannis. So all those guys are marked up right there. But as of right now, Karl Anthony Towns is my favorite guy to pay up for, but Giannis is a close second, with LeBron coming in at a very close third. So take your pick on those guys. I'm going to wait and see how the news rolls out for the rest of the day. We got a lot of questionable tags and game time decisions. And so, but those are my favorite guys right now. But of course, you know, they're studs, so they're everybody's favorites. But Karl Anthony Towns is my favorite guy right now to pay up for. So Kuzma is also eligible for power forward, so you could definitely stack him and Crowder or him and some of the other guys. And so Bagley is another honorable mention, all right, at 6.7K. He's been playing well and gets a decent matchup versus Milwaukee where bigs can take advantage of them. All right, that's one of their weak spots. Then also Al Horford playing at home, but I'm really scared to touch Boston right now, man. And then they're playing up against a tough Portland defense, man. So that's going to be a tough call there as far as power forward go. But right now, Kyle Kuzma, Crowder, and definitely Giannis are my favorite power forwards right now. At center, last but not least, of course, like I said, Karl Anthony Towns, my favorite guy on the slate. If you look at his history versus ATL, he has beat them down miserably. the last 2 times that they played, and then 42 points the time before that. Maybe that was a blowout game. But at 10.6K, Carlton Towns is too cheap. All right, that's my favorite center on the slate. Matter of fact, he's the only center that I have earmarked right now. Oh, Joakim Noah. All right, so we got a couple of injuries over there in Memphis. All right, I think Jaren Jackson Jr. is out, and some other people are also out. Yeah, Jaren Jackson Jr. is out. IRAB is a game time decision, so they're a little short on bigs there. So that could be mean extra run for Valanciunas. I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Caboclo, whatever. And then, of course, Mr. Joakim Noah. All right, going up against Chicago, who he used to play for. So let's get it. 4.8K. I will have a couple of shares of him. All righty. Kello Linux been hot lately, but I'm not going to chase that. But those are my favorite centers at the moment, guys. So massive 11-game slate, guys. We got a lot of game time decision, a lot of guys that are questionable. So make sure that you're following me over on DK_addict. Also, make sure you're following Fantasy Labs NBA, where you can get a lot of the update information as far as players being in and out. All right, so I'm going to be on the road, guys. I'm traveling for my business today. I'm going to be out of pocket for the next 4 days, actually. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do any videos while I'm out of town. So, hey, please forgive me and understand that I will be back, but I'm going on a business trip. So, all right, so let's go ahead and look at my favorite plays. All right, so my favorite plays right now is Tyus Jones, Drew Holiday, Kent Bazemore at small forward, as long as we still have, let me see, where is he at? ATL. Right here. So as long as we still got those guys out, so it look like we're getting Tayshaun Prince back. So I may not be be on Bazemore as much, but we could definitely switch out Bazemore and put Crowder there, right? Instead. So if I go ahead and put Crowder in my small forward spot, there you go. Then we got Kyle Kuzma again. I want to get some of that Lakers New Orleans game exposure, and then Carlton Towns, the best player on the court in that ATL. So definitely give me some. He's come off a 72-point game, and last time he played this team, he put up 70 DraftKings points. So definitely like me some Carlton Towns. So if you get those 5 players, you got 5.66 left for the last 3 spots, which is great. All right, we have some good value open up. Maybe we could fit in 2 studs like Carlton Towns and Giannis, or Carlton Towns and LeBron James. But we have to see how the value rolls out. Because right now, if I add in Giannis, that leaves me $3,000 per player. But maybe we can come off of Kuzma if we get some power forward value. But anywho, right now, these are my favorite players. So I won't have these guys in every single lineup, but I will have a good amount of them throughout my lineups, guys. So 11-game slate, lots of ways to break it down. Again, my strategy on large slates is to pick the highest over-under games that are the closest projected games, and pick the guys in the best matchup and build my player pool around that. So, all right. So on Draft Dashboard, guys, after you go ahead and select all your players, you can come over to the lineup optimizer and let Draft Dashboard optimize the lineup for you. And as you can see, it built this lineup right here, which doesn't look bad, actually. Let me go ahead and save that. All right, cool. So as you can see, real easy. And also has the mass lineup generator where you can build 10 to 100 lineups and hit generate lineups and let Draft Dashboard do all the heavy lifting for you. And as always, guys, we got the NBA cheat sheet. Check it about an hour before lock to make sure all the information is in as far as updates, as far as injuries and stuff like that. But hey, once you're good to go, NBA cheat sheet, go in there, select you 3 or 4 players, and use the optimizer to generate your lineup. All right, guys. So good luck on today's slate. I'll holler at you guys next time I'm able to do a video. Again, I'm traveling, going out of town, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do videos the next couple of days. But if I can, I will definitely get on and do that for you. So thank you, guys, and I appreciate the love. Peace.